So this is video number 2 for the scientific method and what scientists do. So the whole purpose of these videos is to understand that scientists use models to measure the phenomena that they actually produce. Sometimes they produce it through thought. Sometimes it actually happens externally. And in that case, we have to figure out a way to model it. So the video or the PowerPoint presentation that we created says that there is an infinity and beyond steps to the scientific method. But in general, you're going to get at least 3, in common 5. Most of the time, you should have 6 to 7. Now, it all depends on you and how you break those things down. But in this case, this has broken it down into 6 different steps. Okay, so step 1 is the purpose. What do you want to learn? Now, that comes in the form of a question still. But the purpose as to why you're having the question, that is the difference between the previous video and this video right now. The purpose may be something you want to find out, you want to discover, you wonder if. In other words, this is your imagination. This is what you have in your mind that you would love to see happen. Now, this could also be what you see outside of your mind, what you have sensed with your bodies, with your 6 senses. Now, most people understand that there's 5. There are absolutely 6 senses. There's really 7, but the first 5 are physical senses. And that is the stimuli that you have with your eyes, your ears, your mouth, and your nose. Okay? Those are your 5 physical senses. You taste, you smell, you speak, you hear, and you see. Okay? The difference is you also anticipate. That is what we call your 6th sense. And your 7th sense will be the combination of all of these things together in the form of what we call research. Find out as much as you can about your topic. So if you already have a lot of background information, then you can make assumptions or you can make statements with a purpose that goes beyond your typical 5 senses. And this is what we do when we are creating a hypothesis. A hypothesis is the prediction to the problem as a solution. So, even if someone does not know about a topic, you can predict what that answer will be because you have researched it and you have imagined something that could happen. Now, the experiment is where you design a test to confirm or disprove your hypothesis. Again, to disprove a hypothesis means that the hypothesis itself is falsifiable. Now, that is very important because this is what scientists do as a model. Okay? A model is something to represent a phenomenon. So in this case, this model is this entire poster. It has been modeled as the scientific method and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. The previous video was also a model. That model was also of the phenomenon called the scientific method. That had 5 steps to it. So that is the whole objective of learning what scientists do. We're trying to see the differences between things and analyze how they are in the same or they're in a difference. Notice I said they are in a same or in a difference. That means we are categorizing phenomena into categories of phenomena. Think about music. Think about genre of music. Think about the artist inside the genre of music. Think about the variety that the artist can produce within a genre of music, within the category called music. So the idea is an analysis. We must record what happened during the experiment. We must record what happened during our confirmation test to disprove or confirm. So What do you do when you have your confirmation? You conclude. The conclusion is, was your hypothesis correct? The purpose of concluding is to know how to document whether you were right or wrong. And it's not for you, it is for your peers. That's why science is a peer review based topic. It is something that must be discussed with peers, with your friends, with your colleagues, with your teachers, your parents, your aunts, and your uncles. Everything must be discussed because we're trying to figure out if what we think is actually true to what we're imagining. All right, so guys, video part 2. I'm Mr. Henson. Have a good day.